So, last time we left off, the party, after uh, infiltrating a facility that later became known as Project Shifter, uh, and gaining a friendly automaton with them, who goes by for short R4. The party decided to bring him back to their friend Obrola at the Arcane Academy, and they found the necessary part for R4 to be able to project images in order to show the location for another
Mhm.
facility that they attained data on, which was known as Project Hybrid. Upon finding the piece, R4 did indicate that he needed about a week to be able to fully incorporate the new part and be able to run an update and things like that. So in the meantime, the party did a bunch of things to fill out some time. Um, John decided to take up fishing and learned from a another wizard named Arthur the art of arcane fishing. A couple of other things. Ryan and Jax met up with Ryan's mom, and with some subtle conversation there, and Ryan's mom kind of buying her silence a little bit to not go into her past too much. Uh,
Moms love
Leopard
me.
did Leopard did some meditation at a temple. Tormund found some interesting scrolls that were written in Dwarven after overhearing some people in a bar fight talking about it may lead to some Dwarven treasure. Uh, and upon reporting to the council and getting a message that from Dart, Jax also may have found a lead for Luna, his sister's
Yes.
location, but will be investigating and kind of fill in more once a more concrete conclusion can be found. And Jax's response was to start looking into the Arturian Empire, which y'all found out was the actual name of the lost civilization uh, that uh, existed before the Calamity, which what these facilities are dating back to. So to kill some time, y'all decided to go on a job, for the guild was starting to get more requests for tougher creatures
Mhm.
that not the average party of adventurers can fight. And y'all decided to take on a Behir, which after tracking it down and having a near deadly fight with it, with Needle almost being eaten and taken away,
You don't have to say it like that.
y'all
Real
y'all
casual.
succeeded, and you got
I
some
saved
reward.
you.
You got some monster parts, two that can be constructed into either a lightning weapon or a lightning resistant armor. And then you got some basic crafting components that can be used within potions or meals or anything like that. And y'all ended up returning back, and after all was said and done, you have about 2 days left before the what we call before
The
R4
yeah.
is back in and fully running.
And we got to go back to city. We're not there yet, right?
No, you are already at. It's about midday when you arrive back at Cordelia.
Oh, perf.
Did we already turn in that quest?
No, so you would need to go turn in that, and then if you want to go ahead and kind of talk about what you want to do with, you have two major crafting parts
Mhm.
of the Behir, which you can either each one, if you use one part, you can make it into just a lightning weapon that does additional lightning damage, or lightning armor, which makes you resistant to lightning damage. And if you use the two parts on one, you can actually use both parts on one item, and that'll either make it a +1 lightning weapon or a +1 lightning resistance armor. So
That stuff sounds perfect for John. as a lightning wizard guy.
Mm-hmm.
And but
Well,
those parts
could it be
will
armor or could it be like cloth or leather? Because I don't think he can wear armor.
it would be like robes. When I say armor, it's just more something to equip. But yeah, for example, for John and Ryan, who don't necessarily want to wear armor, it can be made like to robes or clothing that provide the lightning resistance. So I mean armor more in the general term, not armor as in it has to be light, medium, or heavy armor.
Got it. Ryan's always is it always nude? She's just walking around, scales out.
No.
As long as them nails are done.
Yeah. Wait till I tell Mom.
No, absolutely not. I am
But
calm down.
But yeah, to get those made, you will need to take those parts to Eris at Forging Ahead. But yeah, so we essentially arrive right at the gate. So the board is yours, figuratively.
Should we go turn in?
Let's go get that stuff made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn in the quest.
Oh, and the crafting. I should mention this. I didn't mention it before. The crafting parts do work as like proof of kill.
Oh yeah, we got
Oh,
to do proof of kill.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, let's go
Do
turn it in.
that.
Yeah. All right. Let me. Where is it? And of course, it did not get far enough in the recording to determine how much gold y'all were supposed to get. So
I think it was 500
You
each.
could say, yeah. I think that's fair. 500 each.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough fight.
Yeah.
We almost
I mean,
lost
especially
one.
since I almost died.
Yeah.
So.
Didn't Tormund go down twice?
I do believe I did.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
for
for sure
two,
once.
almost down. 2.
Oh yeah. Then totally 500 gold worth.
Well, see, funny enough, I don't.
Didn't I
think
do
that
the
was
weird
actual
heal
amount.
thing that we had the argument about? That
Yes, because you tried to find a loophole with your own abilities.
well, Turkey Tom over here was trying to
Atta
find a
girl.
loophole, and I was just trying to be logical.
Yeah, Turkey Tom.
What? I'm not a turkey.
You keep questioning me. I'm gonna call you Turkey.
Okay, but so
Oh yeah, because I was sitting with Case and looking at him, going, "This is right. This is right. Agree with me."
Say I'm right.
Yep, on this.
okay, but so y'all want to go turn in the job first?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, easily enough you make your way to the Adventurers Academy. You go
Like
up
they're
to-
500 gold each.
Yep, and you go up to Deacon, provide the proof of the kill, and he provides the reward. So 500 gold each.
Hell yeah.
Nice. To be honest, Tyler, I don't know if that's the correct amount. I just made that up.
I do remember it was because what? That would be
I
about
need to have a little
three.
bit of drill, just a little
That'd be
bit.
3,000 gold, which that's actually about a reasonable price.
I mean, maybe it was 4,000.
See, now you got me skeptical.
Yeah, no, that sounds.
Now you're pushing your luck.
I mean, I
Yeah.
said it. And you agree with that? I was like, Tyler, I didn't check that. I just picked a number that sounded pretty.
Well, the pretty number
I
we're
think it
going
sounds
with.
pretty.
Well, I'm glad then.
Yeah, because I think Ariana was also offering to purchase her share.
And she said
Oh.
she's buying drinks
And
again.
Elizabeth. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't-
Woo! Drinks
I
on
didn't.
Ryan.
I did it one time. I did it one time.
Deacon, Ryan
then-
said drinks were on her today.
No.
All
no,
right,
she did
on the
not.
house. Got it.
No.
Did she say it for the whole academy? Oh my
Hey.
god.
No.
Wow.
No.
So
No.
generous.
Hey, noobs. This is Ryan.
No. No.
At this point,
Buy
picture like
food.
Ryan almost like running out of the Adventurers Guild screaming.
No. Crying. This big old like crocodile looking tears because I'm a dragon. I guess dragon tears, huh?
Am I going too far with that? I
Deacon-
know how she is with her
Deacon,
money.
Deacon leans over to like Leafheart. Is
Ah.
that how you treat all your new members?
That's how we
Yep.
treat each other. Not even new members. This is a group.
Old
Look-
friends.
Look at her
Something
nails.
akin to a panic attack is happening to me right now.
She went unconscious during the battle, and we painted her nails.
You see how terrible this yellow is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Definitely
Everybody
needs a
hates
different. It needs a different color.
I think it looks
clashes
great.
horribly.
This is how we show we care.
Oh, I'm fully crying. Ooh, it's fine. Ooh, not everybody has to like you. It's fine. It's fine. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Remember, it's gonna be fine.
I hate to be the buzzkill, but she's buzzkilling the mood. You may want to get her out of here.
Yeah. Well, let us know if there's anything else crazy, any new jobs.
Will do.
And I go grab Ryan. Let's go.
I'm really sorry. I can't do it. It's hard. It's like a disability. I just can't help it. I'm really trying.
It's okay. I covered the tab for you. It's fine.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll make it up to us later.
I really suck at emotions because I feel all of them.
And you show all of them. Let's keep
I'm
it all
so
inside
sorry.
and bundled up deep inside.
I don't know how to do that. My mom does
y'all
the
are just
circle
getting
time, and I can't do
stares
it.
from everybody.
Can you
Everyone's just
hold
minding their own
my hand,
business.
please?
Can I roll a stealth check to like
Ryan.
not be with them?
Ryan, conceal, don't feel.
I need
Sure,
a hug.
go
I
ahead
just
and-
need a hug.
Go ahead and roll
please.
stealth.
I hug her.
Yeah, I
feel
wanna
my
Pretend like
eyes.
I don't
Okay.
know her.
Surprisingly, the giant turtle is able to slip out, not being noticed as part of the group.
I'm having a really hard time fake crying,
Ryan, the group's left. They're moving on. We got to keep up with them. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
I hope you
can
roll a
do
one,
it.
Scott.
Deep down. Deep down. Shove it deep down.
Somehow I
Okay.
didn't.
down,
I'm also
deep down.
I'm also out.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's try.
The rest of y'all, what
Excuse
is
me,
going
too.
on? Those two of your party members.
I just wanted to see what happened.
I'm
when
just
someone rolled a
completely
one.
zoned out thinking
I'm
about
out.
fishing.
All of my
What
crew
happens
just
to Dragon's
disappeared.
face when she's crying? Does she swell, or is it like a like what is the just scales or like
I don't know.
what happens? But it's awful.
You-
Whatever akin to like if you're wearing not waterproof.
You're essentially ugly
Oh.
crying.
Aw.
Do
Yeah.
reptiles have
ugly.
tear ducts?
This one does.
They
Hey,
do
Sam.
now.
I'm gonna use your government name on here if you don't quit questioning me.
Coming back to that later.
They're magic tears.
Yeah, it's D&D. Okay, it's my world. I get to be who I want to be.
I mean, if a turtle can be allergic to peanuts, a dragon more can be able to cry.
That's right.
Exactly. So Ryan, you're gonna conceal.
Aw.
You're
That's
gonna bottle all those emotions right in your stomach, and when you really get upset, you're just gonna let them out of your mouth at once. Just
Oh, I see.
Okay.
This is the true goal.
You got
Like saying a bad word.
like a
No,
almost
like using your
you're-
breath.
Like you're gonna scream.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
let
no.
it out.
Oh no.
Just let
Maybe not like that.
Yeah, it'll make you feel so much better.
But like
I'm gonna
directed
try
towards
it.
an enemy.
Yeah,
I
maybe
So I
like
guess
look
the
at
rest of y'all are
sky.
heading to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, look at the sky when you do it though.
Well, if it falls back on me
It won't. Just don't straight up. Just do it at an angle. It's fine.
right now.
Safe angle.
Yeah, when we're outside. We're outside now, so yeah, go for it.
Oh. Mm.
Just like
I can't do it.
scream.
Y'all
into
do
the
know
void.
that she's a black dragon, right? It's acid.
Yeah, it's fully
Really?
acid.
that's
More of-
gross.
Oh yeah,
like,
so
it's
not
literally
gonna
would
be
be
much
just
of a
her throwing
breath.
up is essentially her breath weapon.
Would I
Yeah.
know that it would be acid?
Wait a minute.
I know I'm
Here's a better
metagaming a
question.
little bit,
I've
but
never seen it, right?
I've never
You've
seen
never
it.
seen it.
yeah.
You know what? Make a nature check.
Ooh.
Ooh. I know that it's gonna look like that?
Okay, you are familiar that you would know that black dragons are associated with their acid breath. So
Maybe
put
we'll
two
do
and
it.
two together, a black dragonborn is most likely going to have acid breath.
Well, maybe we'll do it when we're not
I
in
would
like
say
in
that
a
I know it's
crowd.
that, but that I don't know what it's going to look like. I just
Mhm.
know that there's acid
Yeah,
because
you've
that's all
never
I've been
seen your
told
mom's.
or used it.
Is it gonna look like an
He's
oil
never done
spill?
it.
Yeah, you've never seen your mom, so we don't know.
Is there gonna be bits
If
of
I do
carrot
this, I'm
in
gonna
it?
have to roll a Constitution check.
It's an oil
We'll-
spill. Are
we'll do
y'all
it when
gonna
we
have
get-
to carry around Dawn soap?
We'll go out and we'll I don't know, maybe
I don't want to hurt
ex-
anybody. I will
no.
just stuff it down, like you said. Just stuff all my
just
emotions
stuff
down.
it in a baseball in your stomach and a big sphere in your stomach, and we'll let it out later when we're not in public. Because you know what, we don't want one of these people to see you use it and report it back to your mom. So it's better if we do it in private, like out in the woods later.
We're gonna lie.
No, we're
Yeah,
just
because
not
you're
gonna.
disgusting.
Needle being the tough friend here.
No, it's fine.
All right, so while this is going on, where are y'all walking to now?
The
I guess
bar?
Umbrella or the
to the
weapon shop.
Yeah, the
right?
weapon shop.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit out here on the ground. It's fine.
Don't throw up.
Okay.
Okay, so who is all going into the weapon shop?
I have no need for a weapon, so I mean, I will
I'll
tag
go.
along, but I won't like do anything.
Same.
I
mean-
would like to lay outside of the shop on the ground.
Okay.
I'll
Yep,
wait
you can-
outside
Yes.
by the door and just kind of watch her laying flat out in the middle of the road.
Yeah, face down.
Yeah, just people are walking around
Yeah.
her. It's can go around. It's fine.
There's
Just
yeah.
don't worry.
I'm not
about it.
moving.
Don't tell
Yeah.
her mom. Don't tell her mom. It's fine.
Okay,
I'll
but
go
so
inside.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just need to know so who knows what they're so what I'm describing, I know who's seeing it.
I will not know anything.
Okay. So as y'all enter, so just to make sure, so I got Tormund, Needle, John, and Leopard going in.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as y'all are going in, it's relatively quiet inside. Grim is not anywhere to be seen, but something that does catch your eye is that near kind of the clerk desk that's in the room where all the transactions happen, you notice that there is a little half elf girl sitting playing around with some like wooden figurines. And as you're walking in and notice some of those figurines are like they're in the shape of animals, like a giant lizard, or like not giant lizard, like a lizard, a turtle, and stuff like that. And as you open the door and come in, she turns and you just see the biggest smile on her face. As she's going, "Oh my god, it's a giant turtle and a giant lizard and a giant kitty."
I thought they were action figures of y'all, and I was like, "This is funny."
Voodoo dolls.
But
Oh,
as
Think
she,
about the
as she
goblin.
turns to look at you, you do notice something that disturbs you a little bit. She is missing her
She's a child.
right arm
Oh.
and right leg.
Ew.
Oh,
Ew. Ew, kid.
you're not there.
So I can say ill and not ruin everything.
But she has this look of bewilderment on her face.
Gross. Don't let her touch me.
Oh my god.
Are the toys just generic toys?
Yeah, they're
Right.
just like generic,
Okay.
like wooden animals. They're not
Okay,
Leopard with new action swing.
that's what. Yeah. I was just
Oh,
checking.
franchising.
Kung Fu grip, you know.
Battle damage.
Does she have a goblin toy?
Yeah, she didn't say anything about the goblin.
Ew, goblin.
You a goblin. Hey.
All the toys are beating up on a goblin
No,
toy, just
no.
like.
Aw.
And but as y'all come in. She says that, and she actually mommy, there, you have people here, and as that happens, you see Eris come out with another child, half elf as well, but is a boy, and has all his appendages and everything. Nothing, discreet or not discreet.
Missing.
Abnormal.
Missing.
Ah,
All
yeah.
intact.
It's a full
100%
boy.
child.
So no
I'm just
DLC
trying to think of a
required.
way to
Truly.
describe it.
No DLC required.
But Eris comes out and is like, good to see you back. Eli, why don't you take Tori to the backyard and play a little? And he'll nod and he'll come over to his sister and kind of give her pick her up like in a piggyback ride, and picks up all her wooden toys and kind of heads to the back of the shop. And Eris will turn back to y'all. It's like, so, what do you got for me today?
Yes.
I'm not there.
We got these cool parts. We
I was about to say
make
someone needs to
something
do.
out of 'em.
I was like, I was trying to think of who I was there. I was like,
Oh, I would have given somebody the parts out of the bag of holding.
It's like,
John, what do you want the lightning weapon since you have a lot of lightning magic?
I don't know if I could use them well.
Oh, okay. Is it like a melee weapon? What is it? Or I
So-
guess we can ask her what we can make with them.
Yes. So
Okay.
the main things about them is that it would be a weapon that you would add a d6 of lightning damage to on top of the normal
Okay.
weapon damage, or the armor would just give natural lightning resistance.
Okay. Cool.
And that's if you use one part. If you use both parts to make a single item, you could get a +1 weapon or a +1 armor with those same features.
okay.
It's probably up to the melee guys. What do you guys want?
Well, I can't wear any armor, so I would have no
Yeah,
use for
so
armor,
probably
only a weapon.
would be better.
Mhm. So really, it's gonna be like, I guess it's gonna be up to Tormund and Ryan, really, because I got the shield last time. So
It would also give because the weapon would be considered magical.
Mhm.
So like any creature, because y'all are starting to get to the point too where creatures are going to start being resistant to non-magical damage or non-magical like piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. So that'd
Gotcha.
be something. If someone doesn't have a magic weapon that they're using, that may be a good person to choose to get at least a magic weapon or something.
Yeah, I have a magic weapon already.
I have.
So do
one as
I. I
well.
have that scythe thing. Tormund, what do you got? You got anything?
Yeah, I have the magician's judge, so I have a magic weapon as well.
Wow, look at us go.
Wow.
Because I think
Dude.
the only two that don't have one is John and Ryan, and I think John doesn't really need one because he's primarily spellcasting.
I
And he
mean,
has
would she
melee
be
spells.
able to make something that would augment spells in any way, or not really?
She could make like a +1 focus, which that would be more of just kind of a. Let me take a look at those real quick.
An arcane focus?
Yeah.
Or the guy
'Cause-
next door could enchant it, right?
Yeah, I'm just not too familiar with the +1s. I think because it just gives you, like DC increases. Let me just double check that real quick.
I mean, John could always use the magic robes. So, like, basically, since he's
Well, it's got to be a suit. They'd have to tailor it into a little suit for me.
well, he could would make that work. Because that way you're like absorbing the lightning for your magic, even.
Well, that would be cool.
So you don't have to like carry around your rug anymore and just kind of build up static.
Do they-
Ooh, that would be cool too. Yeah, natural battery.
Yeah.
do they-
It's got like one of those little like hidden battery pockets, and you just like I don't know, plug sticks into
Portable
it. and it-
charger.
They really do not
stick.
It
have.
just
That's
says
what
that arcade
sticks.
focus is a special item. It doesn't really
Yeah.
say what it does.
Let me. Because I'm trying to see, because they don't have like just like a +1 staff or like a +1 wand, which I know.
No,
we
yeah,
could make
that's
it.
they don't really have anything that would
Let me just take a look at the wording for like a +1 longsword or something.
A sword, but longer.
With +1.
+1 additional sword. Long.
What kind of armor do you wear,
Oh,
Tormund?
No, sorry. Let me see.
Silver. It's probably heavy armor, I'd assume.
No, it's not heavy.
Barbarians
I
are
remember that.
actually
Oh,
light
you're
armor.
right.
Yeah.
I think he
I have
currently
some
has scale.
Yeah, I have scale. I'm medium armor right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always get like lightning resist because your rage. Does rage work on non or magical damage or just non-magical?
Rage works on any.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's just
No.
it's just additional damage on what you do.
Oh no, no,
But
I
you're
mean
only
when he's
resistant to
raging.
piercing,
Yeah.
bludgeoning, and
Yeah.
Sorry.
slashing.
Yeah, the resistance
Yeah.
side of it. Sorry.
And technically, we can make that into robes because I know barbarians do get some stuff that is, you cannot wear armor in order to get like these additional bonuses
Mm.
and stuff like that. So, okay, so yeah, so I guess I would make it. I would need to custom make it, but I think what I would do is make it a. If you wanted to do a spell casting wand, it would increase your attack and difficulty by 1. Or no, that would actually. I think I could only do the only way to get a benefit out of it would be to do it a +1, so like essentially a +1 lightning wand. That would do. It would give you an additional attack and defense, or yeah, sheesh, a +1 to the spell attack bonus, a +1 to the spell DC,
Ooh.
and then probably an additional damage or 2 added on to any lightning spell casted.
okay.
But that would require both.
That's
What if
cool.
I just
Both parts.
and we only had the 2?
Yeah.
What if I just use one of them and then somebody else could get a thunder weapon as well? Because you said just for the regular one you'll needed 1, right?
Yeah. So I guess the way I would make that is just it's a lightning wand, and it would just be an item that
You could do one
you could get
plus one
additional,
d6
like,
to lightning damaged spells or something. I don't know.
that's a little too strong
Is it?
Oh.
because 1d6 can be a whole spell level up.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's the trick, because with actual weapons, it's easy to balance that because you're just getting an extra d6 or extra dice of the damage. But with spells, it's a little more complex because that's essentially casting it a free upcast of spell every single lightning spell he does.
I see nothing wrong with that. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
know
it
you
benefits
do.
all of us. It doesn't benefit you, Tyler.
wow.
I'm fine with it if everyone else is.
Because most of the things that they do something like this, they usually add like an additional like 2 damage or something, at least for a basic. So
I mean, if we don't need it for anything else, I'll take the wand. I just want to make sure nobody else wanted like a weapon or piece of armor or anything.
I mean, I have no use for a weapon, and I could care less about the armor. I'm not there, but
I mean, I can always use a weapon, but
Trevor
I
speaking.
can't wear armor. So, but I already got a decent damage output right now.
I think
so.
you should take it because we've already kind of talked about like that's kind of like everyone's original plan was like before we walked in here, we all were like asking if you wanted it. So I think everyone's on the same
Okay.
page that you can have it.
Okay, I'll use them then.
okay. So
Wow, so selfish.
so
Yeah,
so
jeez.
you want to we use both crafting supplies for yours.
Yeah, for a-
Excellent. I will need
What? I
a
almost died for you.
And like you're taking both of them? Sheesh.
Wow.
Ooh.
John's about to retire to become a fisherman.
Yeah, go fish. Yeah, go fish with your fancy wand now. Wow, I hope it's a lightning lure.
It's not even gonna assist us in our future endeavors. Okay. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Never mind, I won't take it. Oh no, you can have it.
No, you clearly wanted it now. I mean, fuck.
Jerk. Gosh. It's
Oh,
everything you want.
I'll buy everybody drinks. How does that sound?
What a pal.
Thank you.
now. So do you want it in like a
Not there.
a wand, a scepter, a staff?
Because I guess John's kind of had like like a walking cane sort of. Could it be sort of like that again? So I guess it'd have to be a staff.
Yeah.
I was
so
gonna say your
okay.
cufflinks.
we can flavor it as any way.
Yeah.
Just
Would you
Yeah.
deny this goblin his walking stick?
You could have gotten
So-
a little short sword and the walking stick. And
So I will need to make this
That's fine. Yeah.
at a later time, but we will go ahead and get that working for you. So
Does she have any more weapons though that we can purchase?
Yeah, for sale.
nothing currently, not any specialty things. She can her selection is pretty basic right now. It's mainly enhanced shields and enhanced basic weapons, so essentially +1 weapons and a
Gotcha.
+1 shield.
Just been spending too much time with those damn kids.
oh, well, 1.5 kids.
Here I thought this was just gonna be a good role playing moment and stuff like that.
I
opening
was
the world,
about
and
to,
it's
and
just
then
like,
we made
It did
jokes.
go over real well.
fuck kids.
It was going
Sorry, I
real
didn't
well,
go inside.
and
I
then
mean, if she was
Neil-
excited
Can
to
I-
see the goblin, I might have come over to say hi, but she looks at everyone
Can-
else and ignores me.
I mean, it would have been
Can
fine.
I,
if
like-
I
it
think
was
I
Neil.
would have done the best, and I
Um,
stayed outside.
Can I ask about what happened to the kid?
Yeah.
Like,
So do you ask her, or well? And that's the thing too.
not
that's
just like
first-
straight up, it's just like I don't know.
I asked the child, "Yo,
Like-
where's your arm?"
Hey, what happened to your arm, small child? This
Here,
giant
hang on
turtle.
just a second.
I mean,
I'm
she's
trying to
clearly a
this too.
fan.
But like,
Oh.
who did we lose? Oh,
I don't.
know.
My internet's like cutting in and out. Sorry.
gotcha.
Where you know?
But like, I guess just inquire like,
What's wrong
what,
with your
like,
kid?
like what happened? Like, is she okay? Like,
Yeah, here, give me a second.
You
I'm
know,
just typing.
showing
I'm just
concern, I
typing out
guess.
the stuff for John's thing so I can make.
Is
it
she
work.
okay? Is a lot nicer than what the hell happened.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah.
Just yeah. I'm trying to be nice about it. I just don't know.
There's no need
What
to
to
be.
Well,
say?
I'm just saying, asking what is she okay is a lot better than coming at him like, what happened?
But yeah, I'll
Getting
get
the
that
child
staff
used to the
made.
real world and people being assholes is probably the best thing you could do. So
Yeah, I'm doing the kid
Yeah.
a favor, really.
I mean, as somebody who takes it on a daily basis, yeah, that's typically what people say. What's wrong with you? I'm like,
So many things.
I'm gonna cry now.
But yeah, so the reason why I'm also having to like scale the limited thing of the crafting is just because the way I have the whole monster hunting is that if you get all the parts, I make a custom item for whoever wants it by using all those parts.
Wait, say that again.
So the reason why I'm having to be a little strict on the using the parts to make a certain type of weapon or something like that is because the way I have it is that if y'all during these monster hunts, if you
Oh,
break
right.
all the parts, and you get all the parts, you can use all 3 or 4 parts, however many there are, and I make you a custom item.
That's right.
So that's why I gotta be kind of rigid on these first few ones. These first few ones that use less materials, is because overall, if you get everything, then I make a custom item for you.
Gotcha.
So we should save them?
So I guess if we wanted to get the
No.
most out of, we just have to. If we fight any more monsters, we should figure out,
Yeah,
who wants a custom
So
gear.
since
Well,
you weren't here, Kylie, I had
yeah.
so the monster hunt that they did,
Mhm.
I have a custom system where each like these big scale monster fights, you can actually break pieces of the monster,
Mhm.
and determining on how many pieces it has and how many the team breaks will actually determine how many of these crafting materials they get.
Okay.
So, for example, the Bahir they fought, they had they were able to break the skull and break the tail.
Mhm. Okay,
And
so that's why they got the 2
No,
pieces.
we didn't get the tail.
yeah, they didn't get the tail because you get one of the crafting supplies for just beating it, but then you get an additional crafting supply for each part you break.
Okay.
And because those parts has like their own AC, their own HP bar, and things like that.
Mhm.
So but the reward is that if you break all the pieces and defeat the monster, and you want to spend all of the crafting pieces you got, I would make a custom item that is tailored to whoever's getting the item.
Okay.
So, like,
Okay.
for example, I mean, this can still come up if y'all fight like another lightning themed monster, but the idea, how y'all were saying is like, oh, increase his lightning damage by a d6. Well, that would be more of a custom item for him,
Mhm.
because a d6 or an extra damage dice for spells is a lot stronger than a damage dice to hit. Because also you have to take into consideration spells also have effects to where they still deal damage if they miss.
Okay.
Some of them.
But so
But we
that'd
have
be,
to get those parts from that creature. We can't just go bop a baby Bahir on the head and get
Bop.
another part.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And I
Got it.
plan to have more monsters of these that kind of like fit into the different elements and stuff. So,
Okay, cool.
or just like general, because like one of the options that they looked at was like a fire monster, because they showed signs of like fire damage and stuff like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
But okay. But back on track. So you were
Got it.
asking Eris about the
Yeah, what's
kids?
wrong with your kid?
Well, they're not necessarily my kids.
Stole.
They
Thank God. Sorry.
no,
Go on.
they lost their parents in Saltmarsh, and I, not being able to have children myself, I, decided why not give them a home. And I noticed that the older one, Eli, he was trying everything to help his little sister, and wanted to kind of encourage that, and also noticed he has a good eye for magic. So I thought I would help raise them, give them a good opportunity rather than being
I
Scott rolled the nat 20.
I totally fucking left that conversation.
I just saw it rolling and then it was
I-
a nat 20. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
that was fun.
and
But-
out. But
Um,
he has an interest in making things, so
is there anything I can do to help? Like being an orphan of war, like
no, not at the moment. It did seem that Tori lit up whenever she saw you. So
is there any toy stores around that I can maybe go buy some?
Goblins.
Yes.
well,
It's a full set.
it doesn't necessarily need to be spoiled. It's more of
No,
that
but I used to play with hero action figures when I was a kid, so something I'd like to do.
well, if you must do it, I think there's a general store around that they usually have some basic toys. But so far, she's been doing what both of them have. In fact, I was back there. Eli has, along with the Eye for Magic, he has kind of a affinity for smithing as well, or at least he's taken a keen interest in it. So,
Okay.
Well, at least one of them can
And
be
that-
useful.
are you
I'm gonna
saying
go-
this
I'm
out
gonna
loud?
Well,
Yes, I'm gonna say that and then
Eh.
walk out.
Eris, for the first time, gives you a death glare.
I'm leaving, so it's okay. I don't notice.
well, I'll be back.
Really regretting not walking in this store right now.
Hey, Needle. Yeah, she's still laying there on the ground.
Oh well, you
I
didn't
want to
miss
go to the
anything in
general
there either.
store
Which I'll end up
Okay,
getting.
go
yeah, that's
find some gifts.
yeah. You do it easy enough, and you find some.
I want to find some smithing tools, like maybe some beginner smithing tools or something.
Okay, yeah, you can do.
And
that.
then
Let me see. So some basic toys and some smithing tools.
mhm.
Let me get something out because they actually have smithing tools. in
man.
here. Let me find it. Where is it? Okay, so for a set of smith tools, it's gonna be 20 gold,
Okay.
and then just for some kind of run-of-the-mill basic toys, you're gonna spend about 10 gold.
Okay, so 30.
So, and do you bring those back just immediately?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get them, bring them back, and I'll go give it to her, or tell her that I'm I got these for the kids. I want to go give them to them.
And she allows in. Yeah, they're kind of, there's a back plot right behind the building that has a small kind of grassy area that they're kind of playing in, and while they're doing that, the kids kind of turn and look up at you.
Hey, I saw that you were playing with some cool little toys, so I got you some toys, and then I heard you're into smithing, so I got you some smithing stuff.
And
I'm Leopard, by the way. I should probably introduce myself and not be creepy.
Here, little children, have these toys.
would you also like candy in my van?
I saw y'all playing in this
Free
empty
puppies in my
lot all
van.
by yourself.
Is your mommy around?
They they both light up as soon as you say that, and kind of
I guess their foster
yes,
parent
they
is with them. Yeah.
yeah.
It's that's kind of weird. Yeah.
She's running the store.
But
She
yeah,
doesn't have time.
but yeah, you hand it to them, and they're grateful. The girl kind of has her just lights lit up. It definitely seems like that, her disability doesn't necessarily harm her too much, or not harm,
Mhm.
Ender.
kind of bring her down.
Hinder her spirit.
Hinder.
Yeah.
Can't bring me down.
But and the boy's actually very appreciative because
Mhm.
he's like, now I have my own tool set. I don't have to use mom's anymore. Thank
You'll
you
have
very
to you'll have to become a great smith and craft us some weapons.
that. But I hope you don't mind, but I have a different project I want to do first.
What's
I
that?
do mind, kid. I just
Well,
bought
I
all
just
of this for
spent
you.
this money for you.
And
This
you're
was
telling
this
me
was
no?
a monetary investment in my future, not yours. So
Okay, I just
Dang
need
it.
to note
Let's
to self,
get
not
points.
include kids anymore in
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah,
Apparently,
yeah.
Sorry.
Or you
Truly
should
is
try
a
to practice
millennials
me
game.
to walk in the
Kids.
store, because I think I would have done a lot better.
See, which one would have gotten a better reaction? A hurt, a disabled kid missing a few limbs, or a disabled dog missing a few limbs.
I mean,
feel like the
honestly,
dog would have
I'm
been a little bit
surprised the
better.
hatred
Dog.
You
towards
should
a
have done the
child.
dog.
Yep. See, I knew this was a fucking millennial game. Care more about dogs than fucking kids.
dogs actually do something.
But
Well, mine doesn't, but most do.
but yeah, it's like, well, my sister has a hard time moving around, so I want to rebuild a leg for her so that she can walk around again.
I was wondering why the foster mom wasn't on that, but I'm glad somebody is, I guess.
I was wondering why your mom hasn't made her legs.
I mean, she could do it right now. Just saying.
Lieutenant Dan.
New
Well, that's
legs.
very noble of you, kid.
You gonna get new legs.
Well, mom is currently making something, but I want to try and make something that gives her full range. It doesn't necessarily inhibit it. Because while a stump or something can be made, I'd rather her be able to run again.
Is there
Yeah.
anything we can do about like getting maybe Warforged parts or something?
You're just gonna
That's
make
something
her
you could look into.
Full Metal Alchemist over here.
Out of the enemies that killed her family and destroyed her
I
son.
didn't even think about
If we
that.
come back to this place and that little girl is a dog, I am not gonna be okay.
She's a cyborg.
Oh!
But essentially, I guess you would know a little bit about at least from your history. While prosthesis do exist, it is just enough to barely go back to a basic way of life.
Mhm.
Like a peg leg.
Yeah, like a peg leg
Fuck.
or something. But it sounds like he has kind of bigger ambition than that.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, that's awesome.
Happy for you, kid.
What kind of ideas did you have?
I don't know. That's why I'm learning. I want to know what I'm able to do.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm
And
a kid.
in fact, Mom says that I can maybe even study at the academy if I work hard.
Okay, gotcha. Well, time to hit the old dusty.
These are stretches. Well,
No.
good to see you, kid. On that note.
Note to self.
But
no
that is
more
very
kids.
noble of you, and I'm sure that would make you a fine hero to your sister.
A fine hero.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that Leopard was from Texas.
Mighty
Well,
fine.
well,
I didn't say
howdy.
mighty in front of it.
Well, howdy, kid. I see you working
In
on
the
your
old dusty trail.
sister's
So
legs.
southern.
Yeah, and I hope to help out a lot of people who are hurt.
That's mighty fine legs you got there, boy. Got some good running sticks on you.
Running
So-
sticks.
So as you walk out, Eris kind of walks you out and says, "You know,
Just
I,
like, please leave.
I'm just
I-
like, Jesus.
I appreciate what you
No.
did. It's nice to know that people can care."
Jax
Well, I
No,
seem to be
I
the
know
only
the others
one,
don't.
but
Well, Jax isn't there. Don't forget, Jax isn't there.
Yeah.
That was just Trevor
Yeah.
being funny.
Leopar's
But-
the only one actually there.
Jax
Yeah.
walks up, shapeshifts
So-
into a
Yeah.
southern Texas hillbilly.
Sheriff.
Got
Oh my
some-
god.
Got some nice little running sticks there, boy.
I need you to say that to me so that I'll cheer up.
But it's
Running.
I want to teach them that, you know, even though they had a rough start, they can still live a good life.
Hmm.
well,
Because, man, you're an adventurer. You've probably seen your own horrors.
yeah.
Wars?
I mean,
One or two.
Horrors.
One or two.
What?
I've been in their situation, so
So you're
Well,
telling me there's a
you.
brothel somewhere?
Okay. Do I need to start
Yeah.
bring brothel RP into the mix then, is what you're saying?
Don't
Please
tempt
don't.
him.
Yeah, please
I
don't.
thought that's what
Wait.
John was doing the other day
What?
He's
with the
fishing.
fishing.
Oh.
I swear, it may just make a meteor crash into this fucking world.
I'm down.
And you all died.
Y'all want to make new characters, right?
Oh, not me. You
Just
can't
make
catch
them
me. I'm not the
better.
old meat sticks. Running sticks. Whatever.
Look at her
Oh.
running sticks go. She's so fast.
Oh, my running
But
sticks.
Thank you, and feel free to stop by.
If you need
Anytime.
anything to help with the children, then let me know.
Yeah, I got their needs covered. So
Jesus, will you
You
park
know,
hitting on
because
this
you didn't
person?
make the
Do
kid
you
any
want to
land.
be a
But they're
dad?
pretty good.
Do you think she's not a good
Well, when I
dad,
was-
Mom?
An orphan, maybe I see something, see myself, you know, in those kids.
Huh.
Ew.
Not that way.
it's called a backstory.
Backstory mission. Jesus.
Is there a warrant?
But yeah, I got there. I wouldn't have agreed to do this if I wasn't
Mhm.
ready for it. So
You're getting paid for it, though, right? No, I'm not there.
shut up, Jax.
Yeah, what's the
You're not even
government
there.
assistance
I'm
program?
just
not even
outside.
there.
Just
Didn't
walk-
even go here.
I'm just outside. Ryan's just on the floor. I'm just like, yeah, it sucks to be you. I know, it's sad.
But-
What are you
But
gonna
they
do?
did light up when they, at least Tori lit up whenever she saw you. So feel free to come by anytime.
For sure.
But I better get to work on that staff for John. So
Well, I will see y'all next time.
very well. And then you leave.
Down the dusty trail.
My boots,
your running
cha-chang,
sticks.
cha-chang.
Nah, these are our walking sticks.
Walking sticks. Sorry.
We're walking right now.
Okay. Just our
Oh my-
sticks in general.
So y'all technically still have 2 days before. Before.
Tyler, did you add to my character sheet the potion ingredients that we got from that monster?
I think someone else made a note of it.
Okay, let me check.
Let me see if I put it in the bag of holding. But here, consumable parts.
Yep, that's where they should be listed.
I
as.
got 3.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have
Yeah.
3 consumable parts and 3 crafting parts. But the crafting parts we just got rid of.
Yeah, but you only should have had 2.
Yeah, well, I have 3 consumable and 2 crafting.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting rid of the the crafting.
The
you might have
crafting, yes.
stuff.
So you should have just the 3 consumable.
Perfect. Yeah, so I have that for you whenever if you want to.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Okay. So I'm giving you Bahir consumable parts, 3 of them. If you want, do you know how to add them to your inventory? If not, I can walk you through it
Actually,
later.
yeah. Let's do that. I was just gonna put it in other notes. Yeah, I'll put it as
Yep.
inventory. Here, what was it? Consumable?
Consumable parts, and then
Okay,
quantity 3.
Yeah, so each time you fight these style monster fights, you get consumable parts and crafting parts. Consumable parts are for like your potion making, Leopar's cooking, and things like that. And those are only used for that, while the crafting parts is more for your armor, weapons, gear, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the same kind of with the breaking of the parts. The more parts you break, the more dice I roll to determine the consumable parts. But yeah, so it is up to y'all. For the next 2 days, we can either kind of fast forward to it, or if there is specific stuff that y'all want to do. And
Are there any more jobs we can do?
There are not the big monster hunting jobs will take a little bit of time.
Mhm.
So it just depends if y'all don't care necessarily about being done on the day that he gets whatchamacallit, he gets done.
We
Then-
can do something on the side.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out more, is it something that you want? Do you want to be there like when he's done, or do you want to? Because we can do another big monster hunt, one of the bigger monster hunts again, if you wanted to do that.
I just wasn't sure if there was like any side stuff we could do.
No, most of the smaller scale jobs are being taken up by the other adventurers. The main things that were standing out were the monsters, because they had already sent out like lower scale parties, and then those parties didn't make it back.
That's
Noobs.
right.
Mm.
We did find bodies in there.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get things off of them? I can't remember if we were able to find anything like
You
identifications.
didn't. You found some identification stuff, and you would have turned that in.
Yes.
But yeah, for their gear, they were you could tell by their gear they were just like a brand new party. They had very basic equipment.
We kind of reported that to Deacon and give him that stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is mainly kind of, do you want to do like your downtime or crafting activities?
I would like
Or
to go find my mom by myself.
Rude.
by yourself?
That was the most rudest comment. Little side by myself. I was like, I'm gonna go look into doing this, and I heard that, and I was like, oh, I have to go see mom again.
No.
Just shapeshift and follow her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shapeshift into her mom. Honey, you could use a breath weapon anytime
Just
you
start
want.
screaming. No.
But so
I kind of want to start looking into like poisons.
okay.
Because I never picked something during our long break.
Welcome
I
back.
couldn't think of anything that like
Oh,
I
thought
would
that was
do
a jab
other
at
than
me. I
like.
was like, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Like, well, okay, I'll do the breath weapon. Jeez.
No, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I still haven't figured out like what do I do on the side when other people are doing these. So I'd like to start learning poisons.
Learning poisons, okay. Let's see.
And obviously, since I'm just now starting it, obviously it's gonna be a lot of stuff. But because Needle's learning potions for like healing and things like that. John is learning fishing.
Yeah,
Needle
fishing, and he's got spell crafting as well.
Yeah, that's true. Needle and Leopard are religious now. So
But I've been cooking.
yeah, you're religious now too. You go to your little hidey hole in the room without us all the time now.
Because people throw peanuts at me.
We've only did that once, and then we saw you have an allergic reaction, and we
And then I
stopped.
started going to the temple after that.
To Jesus.
Yeah,
He went to Jesus.
He has to get cleaned. They threw peanuts
The
again.
the more of a Buddhist monks, but okay.
Monks.
Okay. Or I know the other thing you mentioned too was researching more about your patron. Was
Yes,
another
that
thing that
too.
you were looking into.
Yeah, but there wasn't much at this library on him or anything, so
Okay.
I guess I could talk to him more.
Let's see. So
Hey,
I was just
buddy, how
making
you
a
doing?
note, so
How's
So-
it going in there?
for poisons, to get started, one, you would need a poisoner's kit. And you can find it at a more what's an advanced general store? But
The
Kinda
General
more
Store
geared-
Plus.
a
Not
general store
Walmart.
plus.
Target.
The
Walmart.
super general
Super,
store.
a super general store. There we go.
Costco.
There you go.
The,
No, Costco's more
Costco.
bulk.
yeah,
That's
Oh,
wholesale.
that's fair.
we go there
That's
for
Yeah,
for
our
wholesale
potions.
potions. Yeah. But yeah, so you're able to pick up a poisoner kit for 50 gold.
Okay, I purchased that just.
So
now.
you won't have proficiency in it, but now you do have it. And then I would say you would find a kind of not a starter kit, what like a starter guide to
for
it.
poisons. A beginner's
Yeah.
guide. Poisons for dummies.
Poisons for dummies.
Poisons for dummies.
Yep, poisons for dummies.
I go to the library. I
So,
check out
you-
poisons for dummies.
Or the general store has it for 20 gold that you don't have to check it back in.
Oh, I can keep the book. Yeah, I want
Pocket
that
version.
book.
Yeah.
I want that one.
Okay. Yep.
Do they
so
have a
you got
digital
a-
version?
No, they don't.
They don't have one for the
You
Kindle.
can download it to Crystal.
Yeah.
Can we put it on R4? Is R4 a Kindle?
Yeah. Does R4 take like?
I mean,
Yeah,
he
this
is
is
getting
double
he
as,
is
like, an
getting a
icon.
scanning device,
Oh, perfect.
I'm
a
definitely gonna
scanning
ask
and
him-
projection device. So why
Can
not?
you pick up podcasts?
He'll probably need an
Or you
additional
need a
part for
poisoning
that.
podcast.
There you
Oh.
go. Okay. Well, I
Okay,
bought the book
but-
for 20 as well.
Yeah. Okay.
PR
So
for
and
poison.
that will essentially give you the knowledge to be able to make a basic vial of poison.
Yay! I start tinkering with it while they're doing
all
their
of
thing.
that for
Okay.
For one now. Now I can start practicing and making more.
oh.
So I want to make some kind of poison thingy. Can I try?
So right now what it will be is trying to think of what skill was
I
associated.
want to have gone with you to this superstore and look at things and go, wow, that's a really good deal, Jax. You see that? Like, that's a really good deal.
Let's see.
It is. You should buy it for me.
Would it be similar to my potion making skill
It
that you
would.
built?
Yeah, let me get that pulled up. Get the version that I actually decided on working. Yep, there we go. Wait, this is an older version. Where is my...
An old version.
Well, I updated her.
Yeah, we went through a couple versions.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. Tyler put some work into it, man.
It was for simplicity's sake too, because I was making it overly complicated. And it's like, let's just
I
tone
love
it
when I
down.
do
make-
that. I did that at work the other day. I was like, I need to remake this to make this easier because this is too
Yeah.
much.
There we go. Let me re-highlight it again so that I'm... Nope, that is text color, not. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. So it'd be. I'm mainly trying to decide what the skill to be used for it, because
Would it be?
Yeah.
I guess you could say medicine because it's kind of in that. It's like the opposite
well,
of medicine.
it's more the
It's
base
medicine.
stat. Because what
Oh.
the plan is that once you learn it, you gain proficiency in the skill, and then I would give you a poison crafting skill.
Oh, got
I
it, got it.
need to
Yeah, I
figure
had
out
like a
the-
cooking skill.
Yeah, and then like Needle has a potion making skill. So I'm trying to decide the base stat.
Wisdom.
Sure. Yeah.
I just picked
It
it
was-
because I was like, it's either wisdom or intelligence because like you don't.
Okay.
Once you go
Yep,
wrong, you
so-
don't do it twice.
Okay. Yep. So, you will need to make, because it is a basic poison.
Yes.
I will go ahead and say that the book give you enough to make to attempt twice, and this will pretty much be the rest of the day for you.
That's fine.
Okay.
Since you
Yeah,
know
so-
someone's going to see their mom without me. Oh, I said hi.
So whatchamacallit? Make a wisdom check then.
Okay.
DC 13.
Oh, that's a save and
That's a
throw.
save.
Sorry. Save and throw. Wisdom check. Oh, there, up there. Wisdom. Oh. I mean,
Okay. Yep. So
That
you
worked.
passed the DC. So you made one basic vial. Would you like to attempt another?
Yes.
Okay. Make another wisdom check. Okay, that
Unconscious.
the materials that you use, like you thought you had it down, but it didn't.
I was cocky.
With this system that I have,
Mm-hmm.
it's to make a common item, it is DC of 13.
Okay.
If you fail by 5 or less, or 4 or less,
Mhm.
you don't make the item, but you lose, or you don't lose the materials, so you can attempt again.
Hmm.
If you fail by 5 or more, then the components are lost.
That's fine. That seems fair to me.
Yeah.
Can you make
so-
it where if he rolls like a nat 1, he poisons himself?
I'm so for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm 100 for that.
No, that's if natural ones are rolled, it is something happens.
He dipped his hand in hydrochloric acid.
Bad.
It's in my eye. It's in my eye.
Yeah.
Goggles next
Quick,
time.
go-
We need goggles.
You gotta go to the eye washing station.
Should have worn his PPE.
It's like Breaking Bad up in here.
So
come out of the
so
house
there
with my
is
underwear.
if you look up poison basic vial,
Oh,
or if you type in poison for the items, you just want to get the basic vial, and should be in the gear. But
poison
Yeah.
basic vial added.
so you got one of those.
Well, I clicked add and it didn't tell me. Try that again.
Question: does he have to carry around an SDS?
He probably should.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're the only 3 that knew what that was.
Yeah, I don't even know. Is that something to dissolve the poison or something?
No,
Kind of like a base.
What is it?
It's just paperwork.
it's a safety data sheet.
Yeah.
It does
Oh,
literally
Have
not.
you
No one
met
ever.
Jax? He ain't filling out paperwork.
Detailed information document prepared by manufacturers or importers for hazardous chemicals.
Jax is this
See,
borderline.
I-
on
Check
I
the
your
think
force
it's
on-
first
fun-
aid. That's all you need
I
to
think
know.
it's funny
Yeah.
that I'm looking here and it's like poisoner's kit. Look down. Did you know apparently a pony is counted as equipment?
I put it in my bag of holding.
Uh,
Oh wait, we put a pony in here last week. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No one fed it.
Yep. But,
Did he
Burn it,
have
just
okay.
burn it.
food?
Oh my god. It's oh. We'll just leave it here.
Okay, yeah. So for poisons, I'll probably just use the same system I use for potion making.
Perfect.
That'll probably be the easiest because some would say that it's about the same.
I would say. I mean,
Agree,
they're still potion esque.
Okay, but yeah. So
Yes.
put somewhere. Make a note
Yes.
of you have crafted 1 of 5 or completed 1 of 5.
I'll add that to my
So
notes.
essentially, you need to successfully create poisons 5 times to become proficient with a poisoner kit.
Okay. Poison.
All right, and that will be the rest of your day. So
The failure knocked me unconscious.
nearly it definitely took the wind out of you. But all right, so who wants to go next? If anything.
I
Or
was
we
just gonna
can
go
fast
fishing.
forward. Okay.
Okay,
If no one
Grandpa.
else is going, I guess I'd like to practice potion making.
Okay, we will do fishing first.
You see a plume of purple smoke in the distance, and you just know.
Here, let me actually get
Like a
my
tiny mushroom cloud.
You just know. Like, what the hell did Ryan do? Not thinking it was me.
Here, let me actually get my fishing book now. To get
Well,
the
Ooh.
rules for that.
It's an actual fishing
Ew.
book from Amazon with the fish.
No, it's
Are-
I actually got a book, a D&D book called Why Slay Dragons When You Can Be Fishing.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
The book is actually designed to where you could run a whole D&D campaign about characters fishing.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Do you go from
That's
Amazon?
pretty cute.
No, it's a Kickstarter.
Okay, I have to get my
And-
dad that. You think it's so funny?
And this guy wants to create. He's actually what kind of inspired me to do these crafting systems.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watch his regular campaigns, and he does this a lot. But his goal is he wants to move away from like DMing and actually making these rule sets.
Uh-huh.
So he wants to make this Why Slay Dragons series. So he wants to do a Why Slay Dragons when you could be farming, Why Slay Dragons when you could be brewing.
So you're telling me he's making the books that we're gonna use when we retire?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have a pub, and now we're having a fishing on the side.
Exactly.
Well, we need to fund him.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a restaurant because we got a fisherman and a cook already.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
It's about retirement, guys.
It's a retirement plan.
Exactly.
Genius.
Okay. So we already got that. So let me get the bookmarks. Okay, you're gonna be doing it on the coast?
yeah. Wherever there is water with fish in it.
Okay. And we'll say today's weather is fair. Yeah,
Is
I
he
need
gonna
to
be doing that all day?
Yes, or I guess that's up to John.
Yeah. I guess
Because-
what are we doing? Are we meeting
Yeah,
up
I would
somewhere
say
after?
so. The rules that he has is that essentially you get 1 attempt per short rest, 2 attempts per long rest
Okay.
to fish. So essentially that would cover 8 hours, which would be probably the remainder of the day.
Okay.
Let me get the table up. Coast catch tables. Okay, near shore. I may need to wait to use this. I need to read a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I need to read a little bit more before I start using this stuff. So we'll
John
just go ahead
doesn't
though go
fishing. Oh.
Yeah, so we'll still go fishing, but before I start using his stuff, we'll kind of just use some basic stuff right now. So go ahead and so first we'll see if you catch a fish. So make a fishing check. Yep,
I
that
did
will
it.
definitely do it. And then let me.
Hey.
So this will be interesting.
Moss.
No,
Funny how all these 20s are coming out when
I know, right?
the
We're
last
just
time we
role
could have
playing,
all of
real
these.
casual.
So you definitely snag a bite,
Okay.
and let's see, and it is a strong fight.
Okay.
So you will have 5 attempts, and you need to pass 3,
Okay.
and the DC is 15 for each check.
Okay.
So
You got this.
Just roll fishing 5 times.
yes, so we'll do it one at a time though to make sure. So okay, so that is 1 failure. That's 2 failures.
Oh no.
Okay,
Reverse
that's
sweep.
that's a success.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Reverse sweep.
Nice.
And
Ah!
that's it. Unfortunately, you put up a fight, but the line ends up breaking. So
The one that got away.
but you definitely caught something pretty big on there.
Okay.
It's the town legend.
So that would have been within the first 4 hours.
Okay.
So
I'll
do you
go
want
again.
to one more time? And you feel like you get a snag on the line, but when you pull up, you realize it's a twig.
Okay.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
But that will be the rest of your day.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll start looking into now that my audit's done. I can start reading up on his rules a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, all right. So next up will be Needle then.
Okay. I'm gonna need some reminding on how this works.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember what we have for your. Let me get your character sheet pulled up. Let's see, because I know we had gold for basic components, and then the gathering for potential unique stuff. So, do you have notes on what unique stuff you already had? It would have been under, I think, your. Can't remember, like additional equipment or something like that. Inventory.
Okay, yeah, I had 2 flaming reagents, vitality reagent. That's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those
Let's-
would be the things if you want to make a unique potion. Besides a basic healing potion.
Okay.
So the way that we did it is that so you would first, if you just wanted to make a healing potion, we would just use gold for the components, and you
Okay.
would roll. But if you wanted to make something different with those reagents, so like either make it like a fire breath potion or like a fire flask or something, that would be
Is a fire flask kind of like a
the you actually have one, the alchemist fire
okay.
would be an example of that, or the vitality.
That's like a Molotov cocktail or something, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I think I'd
Or-
like to use the vitality reagent.
Okay.
But I don't know. Is there like a list somewhere of potions that I could make with that?
So I would say there are 2 that you can make, and it's based on. Let me check the rarity.
I just have it's found in forests. I don't know if that helps at all.
Now I'm mainly trying to figure out because with the vitality, I'm just trying because the difficulties are based off of their rarity
Makes sense.
of the potion. So I would say you could do one of two things with the vitality reagent. You can either make a potion of conditional healing that will use up the reagent and will cost 30 gold to attempt to make
Okay.
it, and that's a common potion, and that's a DC of 13. Or you can attempt to make a greater healing potion, which is a 4d4 plus 4. That is uncommon, and that is a DC 15.
Is there any additional basic components that are needed for that greater healing potion?
No. So the way we reworked it is that we are just going to use gold
Right.
as like, okay, this is like all your basic stuff you need to make a potion.
Yeah, so
We're
that
just
greater
gonna
healing
take it
one
out of
doesn't need
gold.
any gold.
Correct, but
Okay.
it would be what you're using your vitality reagent.
Okay.
for.
Right. Okay, cool. Okay, I would like to use the vitality reagent to try to make a greater healing potion.
Okay, so for that, you are going to, let's see. So for that, you're going to need 75 gold pieces and components.
Okay.
And then along with the reagent. So now go ahead and make your roll.
I don't remember. What am I rolling? Sorry.
You should
Is
have
it
a potion
alchemy?
making skill. Yeah, or alchemy
that's right.
skill. And it should be at the bottom because custom
Yeah,
skills
yeah,
are
yeah.
at the bottom.
Okay, cool. Unnatural 20.
No, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah,
30.
unnatural.
Unnatural.
Sorry.
30.
Okay. And because the way we did it is that because you succeeded by 5 or more of the DC, you actually get 2 greater healing potions.
Boom.
Hmm.
Cool. Okay, so I'm getting rid of 75 gold in the vitality reagent.
Yep. And then you can
Adding-
add 2 greater potions of healing.
Cool. Does anyone want to hold on to those? Or do you guys just
I
want me
already
to hold
have
on to
2 greater healing potions.
Cool.
I do not have any healing potions right now.
I have the gloves, so I should be good.
Okay, I'll just give them to Tormund. Tormund, you can add 2 greater healing potions.
Yep. So I think you search under potion of healing, and then I'll ask if you want to do like normal, greater, superior, all that stuff.
That's my day, right?
Yep, and then that would be
Sweet.
the remainder of your day since we're on the back half of the day. So next up is there. Let's see. So that leaves Leopard, Tormund, and Ryan.
Oh, I
know
thought I
Ryan
already
wants to go
did
see
mine.
her mom. Yeah.
Yeah, I do, but I didn't know that might take a minute, so I didn't know if other people had other stuff.
Yeah. So is there anything else?
I want to try and find somebody. What was it in Dwarven? The scrolls that I got.
Yeah.
But I want to do it like secretly, not tell anybody.
Okay.
Also, so I wanted to look around town, I guess, and see if somebody can read these.
Mm-hmm. And you would actually be able to go to the library. They'd be able to have it. And I would say because you successfully snuck out of the store.
Right. Exactly.
That you were already on your own. But yeah, you could go to the library and have someone translate it for you.
I don't want to go to the library. I want to go to just find just a random person that could translate these. Is there any way I could do that, or is the library the only option?
No. Make a investigation check.
Okay.
Because this is kind of going around, just trying to see if you can pick up something, like almost going into town and like trying to overhear someone maybe attempting to speak Dwarvish or something. Okay, it takes a little bit longer than you're expecting, but eventually you do find just a common person, a dwarf, surprisingly, who wouldn't have thought that
I was hoping it was a half giant.
No,
I mean,
but so you have them. So it's like for 5 gold, he'll tell you what it says.
Okay. I pay him 5 gold for him to tell me what this says. But first, hold on. Before I do that, I invite. I don't want anybody to hear or overhear
Mhm,
anything else.
yeah.
We're in a fucking back alleyway or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, let me get something. Let me get something pulled up.
It was 2 potions of greater healing, right?
Gotta love it when forget a password in the middle of something. Okay, come on. Okay, I forgot. Of course, when you need fucking quick passwords to show up, it won't work.
What are you trying? Are you trying to make a private room?
No, trying to get into a map, my map tool
Oh.
for a specific name because I don't have it written
Hello?
down in my
Hi, Scott.
stuff.
Dang it.
Scott, we hear you.
You probably didn't hear us.
I didn't hear anything that you just said. For me, all that's happening right now is my internet lags for a second, then it just fucking completely cuts out, and I don't hear anybody talk for 10 seconds, and I'm like, oh, I lost connection again. I have to disconnect and reconnect
Okay.
here.
Boo.
Well, I am not able to pull up what I need right now. So, but I will say you do get it translated, and I will, once I get access to my thing again, I will send you the what it's translated to.
Perfect. Since how we're in a back alley and I don't want anybody to know anything about this scroll, can I kill this guy? In cold blood in a back alley?
don't forget to take back
You
your
can.
gold.
Exactly.
Okay.
And sneak out.
I mean, not that I support
So
this, but if you're gonna do it, get your shit.
Okay. I would say it would be a surprise.
Huh?
So
Yeah.
go
You
ahead
think? You
and
just made him.
go ahead and make an attack roll.
I think we're all surprised.
I don't know why y'all are surprised. Where
Listen, I had the
is-
thought in my head, he's gonna pay this guy, but he's being so careful to be a secret. Whatever.
All right, what an attack roll?
Yeah.
Just for damage hit or
Yeah,
hit
to
right
hit.
there? Yep.
Yeah.
So slow. No, it's bad.
Well, it still you're able to hit him. He doesn't have a high armor
Yeah,
class,
fair.
anyways.
I'm guessing he's random citizen with
He's like a
10.
normal character.
So,
probably
so
has
roll
He's a level
roll for
20
roll for
lich.
damage.
level 20.
Jesus.
Okay. Yep.
Jesus.
You are. So you take him out. Now is the important time. Okay. Let's.
Does he scream?
I don't think he was
we
pretty
will-
surprised.
He was surprised. So where can I make these rolls? Hate that I don't have a DM thing that just says dice. So no, I don't need that many. We'll just make it here. Okay.
I just heard so many dice.
Yeah, what, we just not liking the roll? We just keep rolling until it's a success here?
Oh, it's not
No.
a 20
Yeah.
yet.
It's you're in an
Sure.
alley in a crowded area. I'm rolling at disadvantage though because you're in the heat of town. So, okay. Somehow, every single time I rolled below a fucking 10.
So let's
So,
say, in his defense, he
As-
did
as
say
long
he
as you
made sure
roll
no
over a
one was
10.
looking. So like
Yep.
he made sure no one was around.
Yeah.
and that's why I rolled at disadvantage. So congratulations, Scott. You got away with murder.
Fuck yeah. All right, well, I'm good for the day then. I'm gonna go to the bar and start drinking.
Wait, are you just gonna leave him in the
Well,
middle?
but what did he find out? Do we get to know?
No,
It-
because he's
it's
being
called-
a secret. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
Yeah, and he killed him.
I mean, he just killed him. So,
I mean, technically, you rolled like a 14, so probably didn't feel it. So
all
Did you
right.
do it? What's that? I can't even think of that. Is it of mice and men? No, that's not it. It's like, yeah, we're going to the farm. We're gonna pet all the bunnies.
Oh yeah, that's of mice and men.
Mice and men, yes. Walk up
Okay.
slowly.
But yeah. So, and I will get that translated document later. Alrighty. So that just leaves Ryan and Leopard.
He already
I've
did
already
his.
done mine.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if that was taking the whole day. So
I just end up
yeah. Okay.
Figured it.
So
going back to
to the
tavern
bar.
or the temple. One of the two.
Well, if you go to the
Doesn't matter.
tavern, you'll see Tormund with a blood
Prove it.
smear on his. But in that case, so we'll go to Ryan. So you head home.
Okay. I'm gonna assume both my parents are probably home.
By the time you're doing this, it's mid-afternoon, so maybe your mom's home, but dad's probably still working a little bit.
Okay.
What's that 9 to 5?
Yep.
Loves
Yeah,
the kids.
excuse me. I want to like. Oh, mom's at home. We said right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you get home and your mom's there just relaxing for a bit.
You know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask her. I want to ask her about my breath weapon, like, why it's bad. Like, why is it? I know it's bad. Like, it could really hurt people, but I need help understanding when the right time to use it is because I'm
Yeah.
getting a little nervous about using it, and I saw somebody else use their breath weapon, and
Yeah.
now I'm kind of excited, but I don't want to hurt anybody.
Well, dear, it was more of a. Because let's just say when you were little, you were very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
So I mainly made that rule for you just because we didn't want you to accidentally harm yourself or anyone around you. Granted, you're old enough now that you can use it, but you just need to make sure that you are aware of what you're capable of doing with it.
Have you used yours before?
I have.
Is it gross?
It takes some time getting used to.
Ugh, okay.
Doesn't help that it's
Also-
also acid, so it can sometimes remind you of vomiting the first few times.
Oh.
Get some heartburn.
Yep.
Ugh, okay.
Sometimes the breath goes a little bit down your throat when you don't want it to.
Oh. Like when I throw up on and you swallow
Exactly. Yeah. So,
it. Ew.
and who knows, your throwing up spills may just be because you haven't used it in a long time. Maybe it's backed up. So,
Oh. Okay.
but it's more
Okay.
you got to be the judge of when it's appropriate to use it.
Okay.
Easy way to think it, if it's helping you protect yourself or protecting your friends, that's a good way of
Okay.
deciding when it's okay to use if you're protecting someone with it.
Okay. Well, that makes better sense. I think I take you very literally sometimes.
Yeah, I found that out recently.
Okay. Do you think I'm dumb?
She gives you a head pat. It's like, you're lovable.
Oh,
Do you think I'm dumb? Because I think
No.
everybody in this team hates me because I'm very happy all the time and I feel all my emotions. But I thought that was okay to do that.
It is, and it's just one of those. You've lived in a world where people were very accepting of that. And now that you're fully out and interacting with more people that are not familiar and maybe don't necessarily want to know every little thing about a person, maybe they just want to keep to themselves, and that's okay for them, and that's something you have to understand as well, that you can't just be talking about yourself all the other time because they may not necessarily want to listen to it.
Oh, I thought that was just what, I mean, we've always done that.
And that's
We have circle time. Remember when we circle, me and you and Dad, and we circle and we talk about our feelings so that we can all be better.
yes, and that's
Why doesn't
but it's
everybody do that?
well, and that's also because we're a family, and that's what us as a family are supposed to support each other emotionally. And you may get to that point with your friends, but also you have to realize that maybe there are things that they themselves don't want to open up about. So if you are trying to force them to open up about those things and they're not ready to share, they may want to cast you out because it's not right for you to force someone else to speak about their personal life.
Okay. Also, one more question. Why couldn't we talk about your battle maiden stuff?
Well, dear, as I've gotten older and taken a look back, and after especially raising you with your father, there are some of those things that I am not too proud of. But I
Why?
never wanted to tell you because essentially all the things I've told you are the good stories. And there are a lot of bad stories that came along with that. And one day I will tell you about those, but you are just now starting to see the real world for what it can be. And I wanted you to get some experience out in the real world first before I really start telling you about the horrors that people can do to each other.
I mean, it's pretty hard. I have to admit, it's really hard because you have to spend your own money. And I have a hard time doing that.
And that's another thing. If money is what you're most worried about, you're not ready for me to tell you about why I earned Battle Maiden.
I'm not most worried about it, but it's always been hard. Just as like shiny, and I can't spend it sometimes. It's I don't know. Is there not like a pill for that?
No, we don't believe in the pharmaceutical companies that
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
they're all just scams anyways.
But maybe this one time would a scam work?
No, it's something you need to overcome yourself. Maybe instead of thinking of it as you're losing something, maybe think about it in this way: you're spending to help someone, and that person is gaining
But what
because of what you're using.
is it helping when they say, "Hey, let's go to the tavern and like you buy all our drinks"? I did that one time, but
Well,
but like
if they're asking for you every day, you need to pick up that they may be taking advantage of you.
okay.
But also, are they trying to do that? Could you think that maybe they're trying to do that to get you to open up about it? Maybe to, you know,
I want to talk
don't need
about
to
it.
nec-
It's embarrassing.
well, and the fact that because you have such recourse with spending money, maybe they're trying to get you used to spending money so you're not so hesitant about it.
It's true. I haven't been doing the thing, that y'all taught me. Money isn't my personality. Money isn't who I am. I haven't really been doing that lately.
Yeah.
Mostly because I end up saying it out loud and people end up laughing and it's weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird when you start monologuing like that.
You know I can't keep it all in my head. I will explode.
I know. But
It's hard
But
to deal with
also, if
people in the real world. I miss being at the monastery sometimes.
and now you know why I got into such a fit of rage when I found out that someone allowed you out when wasn't sure if you're ready yet.
I know I'm ready. It's a little scary sometimes. I want to
It
be
is.
as good as you.
Well, when I was going out into the world, I was scared too. You're a fool to believe that if you're not at least a little scared when you're going out into the real world.
Really?
Really. Heck, I was scared when I found out I was pregnant with you and had to move across what I thought was the known world to give you a better life.
Yeah. Okay. I can do it.
And I'm sure
I can
maybe
always come home and ask you
Yeah.
questions, or I can talk to you, right?
Exactly. Yes, you can
Okay.
always talk to me or your father.
Yeah. Okay. Be all right.
But yeah, at least that Jack's fellow seems pretty nice. But
Yeah, they're fun.
But-
I like them all. I don't know that they all like me, but I like them all. They're cool.
Yep. Well, that's good that you found a group to be with. Now, I don't expect you to be always spending your money on getting drinks for them every single night.
Right. Yeah.
But
no. Okay.
you can use that money if you're a venturing group. Maybe if the party needs potions, chip in for a couple of them, or chip in for lodging if that's a thing. It's more about offering, not necessarily the whole sum, but just being able to offer a portion and being able to contribute to the group. I'm sure once you showed that, they probably be a little less hard on you.
Probably what you guys mean when you're talking about acts of service in Bahamut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta get better at that too. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back and have food and maybe a drink at the tavern. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll go join up with them. We tell Dad I said hi and Grandpa.
I will.
Okay. Thanks, Mom. Super helpful. I feel a
Yep.
lot better.
Yep, and she comes up to you, gives you a big hug and a kiss on the forehead.
Okay, cool. Then on the way back towards the tavern, I'm gonna stop by the monastery and I'm gonna drop 20 gold pieces
Without the string.
without the string.
On the
Character
floor.
development.
He just drops him on the floor.
No. in the offering. And then I need to do a little bit of meditating a little bit, talking to Bahamut.
All right. And so we'll do that as the night comes to a close.
I would say I
y'all
wouldn't
hang
spend
out
more than an hour at the
Yeah.
monastery and then head back.
So I guess I'll be right back, but if so, y'all eventually all meet up at the tavern. If y'all want to talk about anything, I will be right back.